Hi, this is Subir Bambani, the writer and the director of the short film A Little Imperfect, and a big hello to the 9th Bangalore Shots Film Festival 2020. So, the idea behind making this film was pretty clear and obvious. I lost my father, and I wanted to say a story that when you actually lose someone very close to you, your entire life sort of changes. Roadblocks, well, I'd just like to say that I think I experienced a writer's block. But when I actually got the entire format of how I would like to see the film, then it was just a process of 7 to 8 hours. I sat in one go and I wrote the entire thing. But to get to those 7 to 8 hours, I think that was a challenge. So the writing was a challenge, but other than that, well, coming to talk about managing the financial and the human resources, well, to say financial resources, I think I'm really, really blessed to have Mr. Azad Jain as the producer. He was an amazing producer, so I didn't really see a financial hiccup anywhere. And human resources, again, I think again I was really, really blessed with a very good team, very cooperative, hardworking. So everything went as planned. So touch wood, everything went well. While shooting the film, I was under the pressure of time, and of course, everything was completely planned before we went onto the set. But there were a couple of takes that I was not okay with, especially the one where you see the fingers performing, and there's one little shot where the couple is having a little kulfi in the ice cream. I wasn't really okay with that, so we had to go for a retake there, and we had not accounted that in the design and the scheduling. So that was slightly a challenge, but again the actors were pretty supportive. The actors were there and they said, "Come on, let's just do it," and the entire team got to going back, arranging everything, and yeah, we managed it. Hmm. To be very, very honest, this was the film that I felt has manifested exactly how I saw. Um, I have directed a couple of short films before this as well, and I think for the first time I felt what I put on paper has actually manifested on screen. So a big learning that I take from this film is that all that you see in your head has to be on paper, because if it's on paper, it will eventually manifest on screen. So I think the unique selling point of this film is that every family member could actually will actually be able to relate to this. Oftentimes we always feel that our family members are not really perfect. We often have so many problems with them. So I think this film actually caters to the mass out there, and the main reason why actually I gave it a woman's perspective is that every family member will be able to eventually relate to it. So it's really funny. I genuinely do not think of the promotion and the distribution plan until the film is completed. So I have a story. I just want to say the story out, and that's about it. I feel that if the story is said with a good intent, and if it's said with a lot of passion, it will find its audience. And I'm so glad that it's found its audience here. A message that I'd really like to give the emerging filmmakers, including me, is that something that this film really, really taught me is that listen to your instinct. If you feel that it is right, it is right. Let it be there. Do not go around asking for a lot of opinions. Uh, if you feel it is right, just put it out there, and eventually. What happens is that whatever you make, there will be people who would like your work, and there would be a set of people who would not like your work, and you can't really go impressing each and every one. So if your gut and your instinct says a certain thing has to be in the film, let it be there in the film. If your instinct says the film has to be made a certain way, please make it that way. Oh, I wish the ninth Bangalore Shorts Film Festival so many more years to come, and I just wish that you choose the right kind of cinema to be appreciated, and it is people like you who sort of define good cinema and define good content. So wish you guys a very, very, very good luck.